Oh, God, thou art in heaven. Hey. Mr. Wilson, I don't know who the fuck that's supposed to be, bro. Probably just gonna block ban delete you. Just due to your grandeur assumptions, I'm supposed to assume that I know who that is. Anyways. I said hey, they didn't say hey back, so I'm just block ban delete them. Morning, fat tarts! Nyah! 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 Morning, fat tarts! Nyah! 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 I think they kept moving on. Yeah, they're still there. Nyah! 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 Oh, I call my crows feather turds, by the way. Well, there's 6 people in here, no one's talking. I don't know what the fuck y'all want me to say. Oh, 7 people. Nope, we up to 10. No one's saying shit. Do 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 do. Got my hair all back in a ponytail, if y'all are curious. Y'all are retarded. Straight retarded! There's 15 people in here. No one's saying anything. You what, mate? Yeah, back it up. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I get in your way? Oh, we're down to 5 people. Oh, we dropped to 5. Well, I am homeless, and you're getting blocked, ban, deleted. You accuse me of being a fucking predator out in Rhode Island for the last year. You're blocked, ban, deleted. You're retarded. You don't realize you're going to prison yet, do you? I don't think you do that. I don't think you realize that yet, do you? You don't realize you're going to prison, do you? I found you, bro. I know you're a predator. I had to deal with your guilty projection for over the last year until I shaved, dog. Then Google thought I was a kid. You know you're going to prison, right? There's no ifs, ands, or buts about this. You're going to prison, bro. Anyways, got 15 people in here. No one talking. Oh, we up to 17. Oh, we up to 17. We up to 17. No one talking. Oh, we up to 20. Nope, we up to 20. No one talking. Hey, you're probably Jessica Lynn there. You're blocked, ban, deleted. Your name's just Jesse with an E instead. How did I get in this situation? By telling a cop to go do their fucking job after the way station area was closed for nearly a year, and I made a Facebook post about it being closed and it opened up the next day. I.e. me telling a cop to go do their fucking job. They didn't like that. We got arrested for resisting truck to delay. You know this. This is public knowledge. I've said this for over a year. 24/7, bro. To literally 17,000 subscribers, nearly 300,000 people coming back to view my channel, and nearly 3 million people in over a year clicking on my channel. I've repeated that. Every day, at least 50 times a day. On top of being in Alamance County, North Carolina. Like, bro, no, you're going to prison, bro. No, you didn't send me $5,000. You sent $5,000 off to some fucking other idiot. Again, you're going to prison. Your username just looks like a troll username. It's going to block, ban, delete you. I don't know too many people that would want to be known as Grilled Cheesy of the Cheesy on the internet. Oh, we've hopped up to 50. We've hopped up to 50. Ever think about leaving the state? No, I'm gonna fuck this place up. They're leaving. I ain't going anywhere. I'll be like Robert Neville in this bitch. This is ground zero, bitch. I ain't going anywhere. What we doing on this stream? I talk about anything A through Z. Politics, religion, movie, entertainment, games, you name it. All these libel, slander, fucking trolls. They're getting the fuck out of here. Slowly but surely, I'm about to go to the cops, like, and end this. No, I don't gamble. You're blocked, ban, deleted. Anyways. Not pretending to smoke. Anyways, blocked, ban, deleted. I don't know. I don't care if you're leaving. I don't know who the fuck you are. Anyways, blocked, ban, deleted. Not a gambler. Anyways, blocked, ban, deleted. I am inhaling my smoke. Anyways, blocked, ban, deleted. Hey Leslie, how you doing? Be alive, I'm grateful. Yeah, sure. Yeah, homie, I could inherit the kingdom of heaven and not have any of these trials and tribulations right now. And possibly be banging my wife. Like, sure, bro. Nothing much. Which one did they like? I'm curious. Yep, there they go. Yep. Oh, look at the timing. Wow. Still going to prison. Anyways. Yeah, I live in an A-frame tarp shelter with a tent in the middle of it. Oh, dude, I don't care what other people say. They hung themselves, though, Hunter. There's nothing I can do. It's out of my hands. Like, I'm going to put them in prison. Like, you wanted to dig your grave that far? Sure. I'll oblige and kick you in it. You know what I mean? I'm ignoring what they say, but at the same time, it's like, nope, keep digging. I told you I'd bury you where you stand. I told you this. You asking that question gives me guilty conscience that you know it's you. You gotta cough up some Discord server names and YouTube channels and videos and everything else you're trying to hide from me with a defamation of libel and slander on my name. You better cough them up. The only reason you ain't coughing them up is because you know you're going to prison. Do I need some help? A little bit. I appreciate it. Yeah, my hair's back in a ponytail right now. I wet it and brushed it. And the lion's mane's all back there in this little ass ponytail. I don't use WhatsApp. Anyways. I'm not in a shithole blue city. I'm in a red city. Anyways, block ban deleted. I got a job. I'm a monetized YouTuber. I need you to stop trying to cancel me and confusing me for some pedophile out in Rhode Island. How about that? How about them apples? Can I say a bad word? Yeah, you're fucking block ban deleted, you dumb piece of shit. I don't know, the question is, you good? I have I have wonderful facial hair. You just jealous. You mad I shaved a couple weeks ago, and that's how it all comes in. All full. Everywhere. Soul patch, mustache, beard. Neck beard I don't like, but neck beard too. You just jealous. You over there, some peach fuzz, smooth twink, bro. Alright, anyways, we just gonna block ban delete you. Yes, I'm homeless, you dumb fuck. Block ban deleted. Oh, you're not gonna find a single ladies in my stream. There's gonna be nothing but gays and trans females in this bitch. There ain't no single ladies here. Any advice to the youth growing up? Trust in God, Jesus Christ, Holy Spirit from the Sacred Bible. And it's my last stream when I was asleep this morning. Just looking at politics. Make sure I move America in the correct direction. Because there will be people going to prison for the Jeffrey Epstein files, for sure. There's a lot of re-elections about to be going on, and there's a lot of governors about to be appointed. No, I'm not that pedo from Rhode Island. You dumb fuck. I'd be in prison still. You're retarded. Unless your dumbasses, like, really tried to do stolen identity and somehow got that guy released. He'd still be in prison. Again, you're going to prison. I don't know what the fuck you did. Bro, you're going to prison. The defamation libel on my name's gonna stop. That's for goddamn sure. Yes, I have contact with my family. I don't have any friends, really. I'm not going to prison. Anyways, block ban deleted. I'll make sure to make a YouTube video out of it too when I'm in the cop car, like, coming to arrest you. and then post it later. After each one of you I arrest. I'm going to make YouTube content out of it. I'm not AI, bro. What? 25 plus 25, 50. Don't ask questions. You're going to jail. You're damn right I'm awake. I've been awake. I even woke up and like a little bit later on in the stream when I passed out this morning. I had to block, ban, and delete a bunch of people. I'm not gonna make it sexy. Your name's Jessica. I just don't like it. You're getting blocked, banned, deleted. I don't care what you gotta say. Hell yeah, I had a traumatic childhood. I'm not surprised. Dude, everyone's pretty much on that fucking thing. On the Jeffrey Epstein files. There's a reason why I posted what I posted today. I don't know if you're like a subscriber or something and saw my post. Well, I appreciate the $5. But like, no, that's why I posted what I posted for America. Like, that's why I said, moving forward, like, no, Americans need to do this, and like, trust me. Like, I'm shutting down internationally a little bit. I'm like Tony Stark right now. Like, Earth is closed today. Albeit you're my ally, and I know there's an important deal we gotta talk about right now, but Earth is closed for the day, so whatever you thought I was gonna do, I'm not fucking doing. And these people are coming the fuck back home. I do not fucking care. I got more important fish to fry right now than whatever the fuck this is. Like, your country's gonna have to handle that as well. You know what I mean? You know, you're going to want the pedophiles out of control in your country. You know, whatever you're doing internationally, whatever the fuck this is I'm doing, I don't want to be doing right now. I got to handle my own shit currently. I'll be right back. You're homeless, cool, don't care. Anyways. Jesus. So many homeless people like tune into my shit. Like, Argh! Oh, you're from Michigan, you're from the no-no state. Definitely block, ban, deleted. Dude, the worst thing that happened to me when I was a kid, dick got imprinted on me. And almost damn near gender dysphoria. My best friend was really a dude, but they looked like a chick. I thought they were a chick. You know, I didn't know what a vagina looked like at the time at 5 years old. Like, yeah. You know what it's like to almost get your head blown off by a meth head? You know what it's like for your middle brother and cousin to leave you out in the middle of the woods and the only way you got back home was because of your dog? You know what it's like to get ran over by a tractor with a trailer attached to it and the trailer hitch fucking rips the base of your like the base of your skull to the base of your skull from your shoulders? And you have to flap that back and staple it down. Like, yeah, I kind of had a traumatic childhood, but I don't let it, like, rule my everyday life. You're here to head off to a 9 to 5. Cool. Oh, look at that. They're spamming the N-word. Look at the YouTube administrator spamming the N-word. Congratulations. I have had each individual letter block. Let alone the whole word. Congratulations, you're a YouTube administrator spamming the N-word. I'm shocked all African Americans throughout the United States of America aren't boycotting YouTube. I guess I'm special and I'm like black or something and I get the N pass. And no matter how much it happens on my channel. How long have I been working on the Epstein files? For quite a while, bro. Chump. I'm not really a chump, bro. You seem to forget I'm going to get promoted and move on to bigger and better things. I'm not exactly going to be in a tent all day. I might come back to this to go to sleep. But, like, no, homie. I've done met your, like, Secretary of Defense, you know, your generals, your lieutenant colonels today. I'm slowly but surely moving that direction. Because y'all are way too retarded. What did Trump do? Dude, he molested little children. He's implicated on video raping kids. Like, you're retarded. Did you not remember the initial release of these things? Never mind when he was sitting there telling you to ask Prince Andrew about the island, and whatever Prince Andrew said would condemn Trump into guilt by association. He's going to prison, bro. Me, what am I getting promoted to? Political advisor, besides YouTube, monetized YouTuber, bro. You didn't see me on the Epstein list. Anyways, block, ban, deleted. No, it's just it. It's all true. Sorry. Yeah, it's in the FBI custody. No, you're just retarded working at McDonald's, cross-contaminating food, and I can throw you in prison for cross-contamination and willful food tampering. Trust me, I see the people around me trying to get on their employees and save their employees before I throw them in prison. Because it's the first time I've ever heard them say that come out of their mouth, and I've been around them for a very long time, almost 4 years. And I was eating in a restaurant the other day. No, I will throw you in prison. I'm not playing with you, bro. No, you're the ones being lizard people. I don't have a haircut, bro. My hair's in a ponytail, dipshit. Again, I'm not cutting my hair. Albeit I said I'm never going to cut my beard. Albeit I got tired of eating my beard, but I got tired of getting accused of being some pedophile out in Rhode Island. And only did it stop is when I shaved. Which showed me all your guilty projection and every fucking thing else. Throw myself into an apartment. Yeah, I want to pay $3,000 for nothing. For literally 2x4. Or not even 2x4, plywood slapped together by the cheapest bidder. That has nothing to do with Mexicans building it. Or China. Just built by the cheapest bidder. Yeah, I want to go pay $3,000 for that apartment. Sure. Yeah, you don't believe me, Big Al? Go look up willful food tampering. And look what happens, bro. Anyways, I'm gonna block, ban, delete you because you're too retarded to be in my stream. You're not intellectually capable enough to have a conversation with me yet. I don't mess around. And again, you're too intellectually retarded for a conversation in this chat. Yeah, I mean a little bit, JD. You know, if I got money and got my own property, yeah, I'd be homesteading. Like, you know, my ideal homestead, JD, literally would be like out in the mountains somewhere with like a river and shit. Because I'd have solar paneling, a hydroelectric dam off a river I'd have in there. I'd have a fish farm in that river. Like, I'd do a lot with that river. And then, like, you know, I had my greenhouse shit and like grow mushrooms, have my livestock and all that. Solar paneling, and then have a gas generator just in case all that shit failed. That's kind of the end goal dream. And like, you know, I'm in the country, but like, you know, I'm near the city. You know, I do plan on having more kids and shit like that. So, you know, I'm not going to exactly make them grow up hundreds of miles away from everybody. Looking extra breedable today. Okay, Doom Lord. TMI. I know, Trump's in prison, bro. He's going to prison. Dead body. What? Anyways. Not on YouTube begging, bro. Anyways, block, ban, deleted. I've had 2 jobs. I've had 2 jobs at like over $12 an hour, and I still wasn't making enough to afford an apartment here. Sorry, bro. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Anyways, that was back during COVID, too. That's not counting all the inflation since COVID in 2020. But you got all the answers, big dog. You're the top shooter, dog. You know, you got world leaders listening to you, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah, let's keep listening to your shitty-ass ideas. God damn, you're like that one guy from The Longest Yard. Why can't I be quarterback? I toss you the ball. That's the fuck why. Shut the fuck up. Anyways. Jinxie with hair. When I think about P. Diddy, they're all, dude, they're gonna die. They're going in a wood chipper. That's what I think of. I want to kill them. I have an unhealthy level of rage toward these people. I'll be honest with you. I want to kill them in many ways and shapes. And like, I want to skin them alive. Exactly, Kevin. No one cares about that perverted idol. I got a job. I want to skin him alive. What do I think about Jesus? That's my... I can't say that word. I love Jesus. Okay, look, I need everyone to... Look, I'm going to hit show on this comment. I'm going to block, ban, delete them, but I feel everyone should see what Fevar there just said. Again, this is why I don't have moderators. Like, again, like, bro, you, like, the mental therapy when people say shit like that, because that's, YouTube hit that comment. I had to hit show on that, or I could have hit it. Like, y'all are gonna see that first before I hide it. That's fucking ridiculous, bro. That's gross. I don't even know what the fuck they were referring to. Something like that. Clips. Something like that, clips. Yeah, that's what happens when all the rich people buy up all this fucking property and labels an asset and don't have to pay taxes on it. And then it said, instead of it being sold by like the government price, it's being sold at their fucking exacerbated price. You know, no, they just went and bought 10,000 acres of land for like, you know, $50 billion. And then are trying to sell each like acre for like, you know, that would, if they sold everything they bought, you know, they would have like 75 billion at the end of it. You know, they sell it for more. And they have it labeled off as an asset so they don't have to pay taxes on it. No, I'll build a future warehouse here or something. Park, something, charity. I didn't think, that's the problem. You know, if somebody goes buys 100 acres for like $500,000, that's rich, and then sells it for 10 million, an apartment company or housing company comes in, buys it for 10 million, that housing company's got to make their bottom dollar again. It's not like the housing company bought that 100 acres for 500,000. No, they had to buy it from this rich fucker. And that's not getting into personal greed of the housing company and everything else outside of that. And all these other, like, mitigatable costs that affect, like, the value of shit. Like, capitalism's way too hard to, like, narrow down just to, like, a fucking single thing, usually. There's a lot of fucking other gears spinning at the same time of that issue. I don't care the church pays zero taxes, but some people abuse that. I mean, it's a church, bro. You should pay the church a tax, personally. But you know, people abuse that. And it's not so people can misappropriate the funding, no, so you can keep building churches and spreading the word of the Lord and all that. Not, oh, yeah, I'm getting a tax so I can sit here and be rich. No, I'm here to be able to build another church out in the States somewhere else type thing. Albeit I'm here and I got like 12 different locations throughout my entire state. You know, I'm able to actually branch out to a different state now. That's the only reason I mean by that, because, you know, there's a lot of misappropriation with funding. Yeah, I wanted to be president, Ford. I'll be honest with you. It wasn't president, special forces operator. Me, I'm in Alamance County, North Carolina, bro. For the trillionth time, you getting blocked, banned, deleted, zombie. I'm not drifting for money. Anyways, blocked, banned, deleted. I'm in the same area I've been in. I've been in Alamance County for literally the last 4 years, never mind my entire life. No, you didn't send $10. I thought I might have do not disturb on, because I was screencasting last night. I usually get a notification when someone donates. So you're blocked, banned, deleted for lying. Coolest place I've hiked? I don't know, man. Blue Ridge Mountain. That was pretty cool. No, I stay in an area by myself. I don't mess with other homeless people. I've been poisoning a bunch of other shit, but kind of. No, I don't like Diddy. Are you fucking retarded? Like, what are these questions, dude? I'm just gonna... Yes, that's the plan, Kevin. I swear to God, it's ridiculous. I try not to get irate and mad. Because again, like, yeah, I got bigger and better things coming down the road here, and I can't be like a fucking child. And I wouldn't have to worry about it because they're not going to give me childish-ass fucking responses either at the same time, but you know what I mean? Like these people are, but... like I worked at Uber, but other than that, I've been handling politics for a very long time. I got nail clippers. No, I wasn't homeschooled. No, there ain't homeless women around. Dude, no, I'm not a veteran, and even if I was, I would not tell you, bro. No. And favorite childhood memory? I don't know, that's hard, man. I have a bunch. Well, we'll truly find out if Epstein's really alive when they release the missing minutes. How about that? We'll really know. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. And albeit everyone's telling you to cut your cameras off because of your animals, no, leave your motherfucking cameras on, because there wouldn't be where's a Nancy Guthrie moment right now. Because at the end of the day, yes, every camera system in that prison was down. Trust me, there's cameras elsewhere outside of that prison system besides the satellites that can track everything that fucking happened. Of every second of the fucking day. Just some of that shit's under red tape, especially with the satellite part. No. Just say yes. Get it over with. It's a lot easier. Rather than, oh no, they're watching me go in and out of my house. No, they're looking for where this car went that had someone kidnapped in it. That's the only reason they're accessing your cameras right now. And do I really have to go through like an FBI statement with you? Yes, can I use a Ring camera so I can try to track this car and see if it turned on this road or not? Because I don't know. Your camera don't see if it keeps going straight or it turned. I don't know. I need to use your Ring camera now. Like, albeit, yes, that can be used for very invasive, unethical reasons. It's not what I'm trying to do. Like, no, I have that option. It's there. Like, no, I will find you. Like, I'm not worried about this. I will find you. Do I think he's still alive? Fuck no, I think he's dead. Ask hard questions. I don't know. I mean, like, it just depends what my most favorite moment from my childhood is. That's a pretty broad area of years there. Diddy versus Epstein, who wins? Neither of them. Diddy gets further in trouble and incriminates the justices about lying about the fact he didn't sexually traffic human beings. That's all that is. Diddy just cooked himself harder than he could ever be cooked. Like, bro, if you weren't on death row, you on death row now. And the judge almost let you get away with it, and the jury. Death row. Like, no, you're gonna die. We ain't playing with that shit. Dead, homie. It is a fire sale. Everything must go. I would kill Diddy and just spread his canteen everywhere throughout the prison, bro. I would just make it fucking rain. No, Diddy loses. They all lose. They all die. Whoever shanks Diddy to death gets pretty much Diddy's canteen. Long story short. And they decide how it's distributed. What I feel in the world that's overrated. Materialistic items for it. I'll be honest with you, because at the end of the day, no, really, I could go make a handmade bow and go fish. I never have to work in my life. The only work I'm doing is eating food and surviving and trusting in God, Jesus Christ, most sacred Bible. I don't need a car. I don't need a house. I can build me a shelter to last me through a Category 5 hurricane. Materialistic items. I don't need a job. I don't need to work at McDonald's all day to provide my needs that I need met. Like, I need to eat, I need to drink water. I can go to a lake and go do that. I can go way out in the woods and go do that, hunt deer and shit, you know what I mean? That's probably the most overrated thing. Because people don't live in the real world. They feel like they are trapped within this current society. My favorite war criminal, I'd make jokes about myself, but it's just a joke. I don't know, people try to treat me like a war criminal. No, I don't like meth. You're getting blocked, banned, deleted. I mean, what about a lady? You can find a lady that wants to live off the land. They're not like a dime by the dozen. You know, they all want to be OnlyFans whores these days, but you got a few good women out there that want to be like, that would want to live off the land. Left or right? I'm in the middle, bro. I'm politically independent. Whatever, want to be a father for, and I am a father. I have a daughter I didn't know I had. I got the mother pregnant. She never told me. Now I ended up finding out I had a kid. It was in the most fucked up way possible because I was in the middle of something very important. Not that that's not very important in itself, but... All the drugs? I don't know. I don't do drugs. I'd rather not be homeless. It's a series of unfortunate events. No, I don't get high. I maybe get high on weed if I was offered it freely. Or alcohol. I wouldn't call that high. I'd call that drunk. But not providing for the kid. I didn't even know I had a kid, bro. I pretty much got to fight the hospital and the courts and the police to get my kid back. Like, you see how it is going well for everyone else fighting the courts and the police and the government to, like, you know, stop the damage to children, bro. And albeit she could still be with her mother just A-okay, but yeah, let me go run to the government that's doing all this horrible shit to kids. Oh yeah, no, you don't need to know I have a kid. No, not yet. I wash in cold water now. So I'll block ban delete you. I mean, if for some reason you people think you being rich and famous means you can do whatever the fuck you want and get away with whatever the fuck you want. You gotta realize I live in a childish society that's not adults. You know, I live in a society where they think they have billions of dollars that Bambi's gonna walk up to them and let them get slaughtered. Because they have billions of dollars. Like, homie, I will drag you out here in the woods and kill you. And watch you starve to death and freeze to death. Or literally, like, go into heat stroke. One of the three. I'm gonna block ban delete you because you're talking about my employment and shit like this. Look, bro, I'm gonna say it one last time. Dog, I'm a monetized YouTuber. I have 17,000 subscribers. I have nearly 300,000 people returning to view my channel every month. I've had nearly 3 million clicks in a year. Okay? If all 300,000 people view one ad on my stream, if I was to get demonetized from ad revenue, I'm a monetized YouTuber because you got the money sign down there. If I wasn't losing my ad revenue, and I was getting these 300,000 people to view one ad, homie, you're talking about $600 to $700 a day. You're talking about $200,000 at the end of the year. You're just jealous I left you in the dust. I'm not lying. Anyways, you're getting blocked, banned, deleted. Bro, no one is my favorite satanic Jew. Anyone who worships Satan's my enemy. Well, I wasn't married, but okay. You're not listening. You're just hearing what you want to hear. The police know where I stay. You're blocked, banned, deleted. I mean, the sheriffs and state troopers know where I sleep at, for Christ's sake, dog. I am the cops, practically. Albeit I'm a civilian and not a government official or a police officer. I'm practically the cops, though. I will call 911 on you in a heartbeat. You don't know who you're talking to yet, I don't think. I can tell you had a luxury upbringing, bro. Just by your attitude and everything, you had a luxury upbringing. You did not have any strict parents at all in any way, shape, or form. No, I don't give reach arounds for money. You're blocked, banned, deleted. Well, block, banned, delete. Cam. Block, ban, delete Jessica because no one cares about that worthless cunt. Not much, Fabian. Spending what on? I spend my money on my phone time P.O. box and like boots. Homie, like $30. My phone time was $50. My P.O. box for 6 months was $98. Okay. From your mother's house, Shello. Crybaby. I'm not even crying. Like, what? No, then Joe Rogan would be demonetized, never be monetized. Anyways. And a shit ton of other people. No. Anyways, yeah, they're blocked, banned, deleted. The Bible is the best book I read years ago. Probably last night or a couple days ago. Actually, no, today. I was thinking about my daughter. Albeit it was very brief because I've prayed to the Lord to make me stop crying. I'm tired of crying myself to sleep every night for that one. I pray to the Lord to take that pain away. Until that moment I meet her again, like in person. Actually meet her in person for the first time. Like then let the floodgates break. Till then, no. Keep it locked back, please. It's too much pain for me. I can't take it. No, I have not gone through a full opiate withdrawal. I don't do opioids. Again, y'all are going to prison, bro, for the defamation of libel and slander on my name. You think I'm homeless, I can't go afford, like, the shit and, like, file a lawsuit. No, I'm Christian, bro. Technically, I should be Jew, like a Jew, but I'm Christian. According to Revelations, I should be a Jew just in the sense of, like, Jesus judging all the synagogues and make the satanic Jews pretty much bow before the true Jews. Albeit I read that through the Christian Bible. I'm Christian. Technically, I think I should be a Jew, like a Jew. You know, I got the message. I know who my Lord and Savior is and who the key is to get into heaven and meet God and the Holy Spirit and all that. Well, albeit I meet the Holy Spirit through Jesus Christ, but never mind. You know, to actually meet the Father, God, these days. No, I'm not a Mormon prophet. I'm supposed to be fruitful and multiply with one woman. There's no one right behind me. And Jesus would be in front of me, not behind me. Jesus ain't Satan, dumbass. And I'm not Jesus. You'd be behind Jesus. Albeit you're human, you're not necessarily Satan. Get behind me. We're about to go meet Daddy. And Daddy may not be too happy to see you. Get behind me. That's Jesus for you. No, I'm allowed to drink. Anyways, block ban deleted. Jesus Christ is the key. Pause. No, I'm not trying to make money off of my prophecies. I really haven't made any prophecies much lately. You know, everything else kind of came true. Not over here trying to change Revelations. I mean, maybe The Edge when I was a kid, like 7, 8 years old. Other than that, I got out of wrestling. Because I'm a monetized YouTuber that can be making $16,000 a month. Why don't you stop being terrorist and leave me the fuck alone and go enjoy your miserable life working at McDonald's for the rest of your life, okay? How about that? How about we do that, okay? And I go lead America and the rest of the world in the correct direction. You continue to be a worthless piece of shit at McDonald's. Until at one point you wake up and realize that about yourself and have accountability for your actions and how you chose to live your life. How about that? How about we do that? How about that? How about that? And I get to be with all these big name people and, ooh, move America in the correct direction. Like, go away, you little pissant. I'm trying to be nice and patient with you today, but like, bro, I'm telling you, I've been dealing with this shit for over a year. It's kind of getting old. It's an everyday 24/7 type of thing, and it's gotta stop, bro. You're all inside, sure. Yeah, your house can burn down. Where are you going to do then, buddy? Where you at then? Crawling to me to keep you alive and warm. Yeah, I'm gonna block you. Cash me out, son. And then gonna laugh and say what's wrong with him, not even ask me. Like, or even fail to listen. Like a delusional monkey. It's like having an argument with people on a video I saw earlier that thinks we can generate water without drinking it. We just generate it. And so I'm starting to realize intellectually that I'm dealing with on more of a like more dynamic level throughout America and the internet these days. They're all retarded. There's not over 1 million people in a large city where I'm at, dude. I'm in Alamance County, North Carolina. I think you got me fucked up as usual. Again, I'm in North Carolina, Alamance County. I'm not exactly praying for a proper roof over my head, and at the end of the day, man doesn't have a home. Go read the Bible. Man doesn't have a home like a bird with a nest. Please go read the Bible, you fucking idiots. Yeah, if you'd stop reporting my channels, Luke. And all these other people that I've blocked. Well, I don't want to say you're doing it, Luke, but everyone I've fucking blocked, banned, deleted, no, all those people are reporting my channel. That's how many reports I'm getting on my channel. No, I'm not homeless by chance. My man, you're going to use my man reference, a Frank Lucas reference. You know, the reason why we lost the Vietnam War and why JFK was assassinated? Because they were smuggling in drugs and selling out our troops to get confidence to smuggle in the drugs. I mean, like, I hope you understand American Gangster was based on a true story. You're practically watching Lone Survivor when you watch American Gangster. You're just on America's side during the Vietnam War, unlike more of a being a civilian. I'm not going to be hypothetically forced to work anywhere. Anyways, block, ban, deleted. God is real. Anyways, block, ban, deleted. Last time I got some ass, over 10 years ago. Well, going on 10 years. You're about to report me. You always report me. Anyways, block, ban, deleted. I'm not even like in the live chat right now. I'm so far up in the chat, like dealing with trolls. I'm not dealing with messages that are just coming in. No, dude, you have the Holy Spirit with you. You don't need a priest with you. Would it be nice to be around other people and communicate about God, Jesus Christ, Whisper, Sacred Bible, and talk about it and truly understand it? Yes, but the Holy Spirit and God, Jesus Christ, Whisper, Sacred Bible are there for you specifically. You thinking you can't interpret the Bible yourself with the Holy Trinity is asinine in itself, when the Holy Trinity wants a personal relationship with you and is a jealous God. That statement in itself is asinine. I mean, mind you, people are illiterate and they don't know how to read, and they got to take the risk of being what they're told is true. But at the same time, thinking you can't understand the Holy Trinity and the Holy Trinity can't get through to you is asinine. You're saying the Holy Trinity can't do something. Get the Jews to make you fight their wars? What do you fuck you mean? The Jew fought our wars. Last time I checked, the world was like free Palestine. The only one in Palestine or Gaza fighting the Hamas was Israel. What the fuck you mean get the Jews to do the dirty work? I mean, get us to do the Jews' dirty work. What? Last time I checked, the IDF was the only one deployed there. I purposely made sure America couldn't get deployed there. Yeah, I found myself being a creative in many ways. The priest will touch you. Quite possibly the nun will touch you too. Oozes, it's just me being on the internet and dealing with all the government that are going to prison for the Jeffrey Epstein files. Never mind the troll cancel culture I got to deal with too that are going to prison. Was I raised Christian? I guess. No, I actively chose to not have sex with other women. For a bit there. And what'd you say? Put you in timeout. So you can see what you said. No, religion doesn't ruin anything. You need to have accountability in your life. Kevin, I blocked, banned, deleted Michael. Don't even waste your time. No, I couldn't get ass if I had a 9 to 5. Or had a 9 to 5. Dog, I literally run the world. No, there's no amount of like work that's gonna get me ass, bro. Like, no. I'm not an alcoholic either. Blocked, banned, deleted. That's what I always tell people, Wayne. But never mind. I mean, the question is, do you have anything else better to do? You're in here asking me that. This is my job, bro. You know, I have to wake up every day and deal with the onslaught of hundreds of thousands of people every day talking shit to me. As if I was like a customer service. You act like that one customer throughout that entire month of you working was bad. Imagine an onslaught of hundreds of them every day. And no matter how much you block, ban, delete their account, they'll just make another one. Y'all can actually kick the motherfucker out the store and trespass them. There's no amount of block, ban, and deleting I can do to their accounts. They can keep coming back. Until I call the cops and like track them down for like legitimate harassment and shit. Alright, anyways, block, ban, delete that. Me, I'm in Alamance County, North Carolina. Kush, or Nola Kush. You're getting blocked, ban, deleted for that, though. I've said that over 1 trillion times. Yeah, it's a little bit better these days, Kevin. Usually I'd be in an irate rage by now. No, I'm a monetized YouTuber. I could be making $200,000 a year right now doing this. Y'all just keep actively getting my channels demonetized from ad revenue. No, you have to like, I mean, yeah, you don't have to be on YouTube, but like, no, specifically on the internet where people are dicks. And to me, specifically. Like, you can go to anyone else's channel and it's not this bad. And homie, they got like 500 people in there. Trust me, I know people are assholes. Trust me, I had 2 quadriplegic, I think they were quadriplegics, that would use quad sticks to play video games. No, they were a little bit better reserved than I was, but they'd be saying some shit, and I'd be like popping off a little bit when I'd view their stream. And it's like, yo, what the fuck you saying? And they had to kind of catch me a little bit, you know what I mean? Because it's not my stream. But it's like, bro, what the fuck's wrong with you? Like, that's what be coming out of my mouth. Like, homie, what the fuck's wrong with you? Because they be saying some fucked up shit. Like, what that mouth do? Like, bro, you know, are you able to walk? What happened? Homie's faking. Like, bro, I know, I'd start to lose my shit in less than 5 minutes. Literally in less than 5 minutes. I was like losing my shit. I know people are assholes outside of my stream, but it's not as bad as mine. No, I know, Kevin. Their name's Five Night at Dit. Like, bro. Yeah, they're Lucky Strikes too, by the way. Sorry, I'm too busy seeing all the bullshit coming through my channel. No, dude, I'm on YouTube for a reason. Like, I gotta run the fucking world. If I walk the fuck away, no, China will be invaded Taiwan and you'll be at World War III within the end of the month. You'll be at war with Iran right now if I did not exist. I'd be the fuck honest with you. You goddamn lucky you ain't at war right now after Venezuela with North Korea. I'll go ahead and tell you that right the fuck now, bro. And having to explain to a bunch of South Koreans how you got millions of people killed in less than 24 hours. So I would just shut the fuck up while you fucking can. Because what you say and do will be used against you in a court of law. You are not a monetized YouTuber. This is not your opinion. This is not your religious belief. Independent journalism, comedic special podcast. And you being recorded for over a year actively repeating the same shit is a very different thing than an opinion or a joke. A joke is a 1-0. Like, haha, you're gay and I never say it again. I don't come at you for a year straight. No, you're gay. No, that becomes defamation, libel, and slander. Even on something as simple as that. You don't know the law. Noble, I'm from Alamance County, North Carolina. Your block ban deleted. I've said that over 1 trillion times. Stop trying to confuse me for some pedophile out in Rhode Island, bro. Yes, for real, James. Your block ban deleted. Bro, it ain't the American black man. Oh, we had any hope in war? You're lucky. No, the only reason we had any hope in war was because of Americans. It didn't matter what color you were. Dumbass. There's no race and like racism's not tolerated in the military in any way, shape, or form. It don't matter what color you are. I don't give a fuck. You pink and you came from goddamn outer space, bitch. It don't matter. You a fucking starfire down here. Oh, wow, Kevin's saying I know nothing about work. Anyways, block ban, delete that loser. These people ain't worked today in their life. Where were you during the release of Jeffrey Epstein files? Making jokes about going to Diddy parties. I forgot. Yeah, you didn't make your neighbor nervous about you or anything, going, I don't give a fuck about the Jeffrey Epstein files. You didn't make your neighbor nervous or anything and go to their gun and start aiming it at you through the door. Homie, we'll kill you. It's not a problem. Like, we'll go ahead and get the Civil War popping right the fuck now, bro. Like, we will kill you. There's no if, and, or but about it, my blank. No, we'll get this Civil War popping today. Right this second. Till then, shut your bitch ass up. No. Okay, now you're asking questions. Now you're being a troll. Your block ban deleted. Oh my god. America ain't gonna make it. This place is legitimately gonna become China and Russia. I can see why Canada and the EU are moving to China. Good. I'm glad on you. I'm glad France is in India right now. Good on you. You will survive. And trust me, you'll still have your sovereignty and everything else. You'll see what I'm saying. You'll be grateful you did what you did. America with their sonic weapons and everything else think they can rule the world because Russia and China got sonic weapons too. And lasers as well. So, like, America thinks they're going to bully a bunch of people. They ain't going to do shit. What are you going to do to Canada when Russia and China got their back? What are you going to do to Europe when Russia and China got their back? Europe's over here. We can't defend ourselves without America from Russia. Russia don't want your shit. What's America going to do to you when you have Russia and China at your back? Let alone North Korea and Iran. And India. What are they going to do? You have half the world. They can't do shit. But sit there, go on the internet and talk shit to you like they do right now to me. They can't do shit. But this, run their mouth and bitch. That's all they're going to do. And at a certain point, people are going to get tired of it and invade America and then fuck them up. And then America will get itself fixed. If we don't fix ourselves. Like, if people don't do what I tell them to do, no, this is what's going to happen. The world will fix it. You're going to die either way. I either kill you or they kill you. You have a country if I kill you. You lose everything if I don't kill you. I'll be honest with you, bro. This is where you put yourself when you wanted to be a child and not work. This is where you put yourself. We'll see how Billy Badass you are against Russia and China and NATO, like what used to be NATO combined now into BRICS. We'll see how good you are by yourself. If you really want to go down this path. This is the immaturity you're bringing in here from government officials. You act like they can't backtrack some of these people. The world's not playing with you. I'm not playing with you. God, Jesus Christ, the Holy Spirit, most sacred Bible are not playing with you. You are about to get fucked up, bro. And you're going to learn what an actual hard day at work actually is. I don't care about the backhanded comment about me smoking a cigarette right now. How was your $5 sausage biscuit from McDonald's today with your coffee and hash brown? $10 there. And it's lunchtime, right? Yeah, it's going on 11, getting close to lunchtime. You're about to go spend $13 on a Big Mac combo. You've almost wasted $30 today. That's $210 at the end of the week. Homie, that's over like $1,200 at the end of the year. Or no, excuse me, $840 at the end of the year. Or end of the month, not year. Excuse me, at the end of the year, that's $8,000. $400. Well, no, it's a little bit more than that. It'd be over 10 grand. Let's talk about your finances. Can we talk about you wasting the improved COVID stimulus benefits too, and you wasted $64,000, and the average student loan debt's $38,000, but you want us to go extra $1.2 trillion in debt because of you willfully not paying attention at school? No, you all blocked man deleted, bro. No, y'all trolls. You all trying to act like you're nice talking to me, and then you're going to be a dickhead to me. It don't matter if I'm in a tent, bro. I don't give a fuck if I was rich as... You take the top 10 rich people in America, put all their money together. I don't care if I was rich as that. I'd still be out here in a tent. I'd never lose touch with where I came from. Yes, Lonnie, I ate it all. I ate all those ribs. I forgot to mention the 2 fucking Chobani yogurts I had at 20 gram protein before I even ate those ribs. I had 2 Chobani yogurts with 20 gram protein each. Ate that, ate the whole rack of ribs, ate 2 baked potatoes, and then fucking ate 3 mandarin oranges yesterday. And damn near half a pack of Mellow Yellow. And had a couple beer. They were awesome. These other people over here talking shit to me eating ramen noodles because you eat out all the fucking time and want to come in here and talk about me. Oh, you're smoking cigarettes. I'm fucking tired of these people, dude. Tired of dealing with them. Like, again, literally, that's y'all's choice. Either I kill you or the world kills you. You have no choice anymore. Because the people are getting tired of you. Not me. You. Homie, I'd hate to see what you say to somebody out in Africa that would be live streaming on YouTube right now. I'd hate to read half the shit you say. Let alone somewhere out in Russia or China. Like, no. The world hates you. Y'all need to understand that. No one likes you. I'm not sure what you mean by that, law or sinful. Oh, God, it's another day of this insanity from America. Can't even have a serious conversation. Like, my brain's starting to hurt. The amount of stupidity I actually have to deal with on a daily basis, day in and day out. Practically sitting here as the acting president of the United States of America. No, Wesley, you're a piece of shit. No one gives a fuck about you. You're gonna die, bro. Like, you're one of the first people going to die, Wesley. You and, like, several other people related to you are the first ones to die. Because y'all have been absolutely useless. I don't fucking need you. And your worthless-ass troll attitude has not been in any way aiding to, like, actual problems that we face as America. Like, no, I'll be sure y'all are the first ones to die. Guaranteed. For some reason, you think I'm flying blind for some reason and don't know, like, I'm gonna eat you alive, bro. I'm tired of you. I really the fuck am tired of you. There's 33 people in the stream. They're all blocked and deleted, it looks like. I won't be surprised if YouTube goes down again today. I'll be honest with you. Not be surprised if that shit goes down again today. And fuck that, don't take just YouTube down. Take it all down. Take like Tor browser, all the deep web down, and the fucking internet down. Take it all down. No, you're good. You're not the other 40 people in the stream, Lonnie. about to lay back and go to sleep. It's just boring at this point. You know, it's like trying to tell these people 1 plus, like, you know, it's like kindergarten again. And it's like 1 + 1 = 2. And they're like, penis! And like everyone in the class starts laughing at that. And it's like, no, 1 + 1 = 2. And they're all over there just, they went full retard. Well, I appreciate the $4.99 donation. They have all went full retard. Oh, what's the hidden message? Let's see. Yeah, you never go full retard, but they went full retard, bro. Bro, they went full retard for over a year. And still are going full retard. There's 31 people in the stream right now. You got 32 people in here. Nope, drop down to 30. $188. Dude, there's only 28 people in here. Where the fuck are you getting 188 from? And it jumped up to 29. Dog, you know why I'm homeless. I yelled at a state trooper to go do their fucking job, bro. And after the way station in my area was closed for nearly a year, I made a Facebook post about it being closed for nearly a year. They didn't open up the next day. It's when I yelled at the job. Yelled at the cop. But yeah, your block been deleted. I've repeated that over a trillion times, dog. I'm trying to repeat myself. That's a well-given known. That's not a question like, hey, what's your favorite color? Where I've answered, I don't know, that's kind of hard. Maybe pink? Like, what am I drinking? A mellow yellow. Is it illegal? Or do y'all think it's a fucking yellow natty daddy now? I don't know, I might get a steak tonight and do a baked potato, I'm not sure. Or I might get a chicken breast and kind of do a hobo dinner with a chicken breast instead of a steak. Get my panties in a knot. Well, they're in a knot, so your block been deleted. They know it's my job. They're just being assholes. Hell yeah, it's still a drink. A homeless alcoholic dwarf. I'm not even... What the fuck? It's a short elf, if anything. Draw a big YouTube symbol on my channel. There you go. I'm hanging in there. It's about 11:30 over here in North Carolina. Mance County. But yeah, if anything, I'd be a short elf, bro. Like, I drink so much alcohol and I don't even feel it. Y'all would be passed out if you drank as much as I did. I'd be over here like Legolas. I don't even feel it in my fingers. Oh. I think I feel something. You know, 30 beers later, I think I feel something. Y'all over here 2 beers in. God damn, I'm trash. How you do this? I don't fuck with hardcore liquor. I could, but it'd be a very dangerous reunion with me and hardcore liquor. I had my days in my early 20s. I don't want to go back to those days. It was bad. Bad. Real bad. I don't know why I have these headphones in. Like, getting plugged in or anything. Get out of my tent, you fly. Get. Well, I'm about to lay down and go get some sleep, I guess. I don't know. I might pass out talking to y'all. Y'all bore me to sleep, by the way. That's the only reason I stream and fall asleep. Y'all bore me to literal sleep, by the way. That's why I sleep so much when I stream. When I'm laying down, like, no, y'all will bore me to sleep. Like, that's why I started streaming early this morning. I knew I was going to go back to sleep if I started streaming, because y'all would bore me to sleep. Like, straight bore me to sleep. How boring y'all are. I mean, you could be saying something inappropriate. Who knows? That does happen, though. You'll send a message and it doesn't go through. I've had it happen to me on other people's streams when I was banned. I have a job. You're just jealous how I do my job. You act like I needed 20 years of training or something. And someone yelling at me all day. What's the rule book say? Okay. Got it, boss. Do it. I'm gonna do all I can do. Grand. What the rule book say? Okay. That. I see red. I'm gonna tackle it. What the rule book say? Go for a nature walk. I would if I could actually get out to nature. As long as I have the money to get out to nature. No, it's called the YMCA. Who's going to spend money to shower? Who's going to block, ban, delete that terrible advice? It's called the YMCA. It's free. Yeah, I don't care, Simple. And yes, I'll still be doing what I'm doing 1,000 days from now. Albeit I might be in a house instead. That's the only difference. I do not care. If people have no problem donating people money that sit on their ass and play video games all day. They act like they're out here risking their neck politically like I am or something. No, they just play video games all day. And order Uber Eats or DoorDash all day. And ignore their family. And get high on drugs. It's like the most annoying thing I've ever seen. And like major level of projection. Because they're like, oh, you do this and that. And I don't do any of this. And it's like, clearly the most monetized YouTubers must be doing all this. Because I'm a new monetized YouTuber and they think I do it all. Like, you know, the drugs and, you know, all this other shit they accuse me of being. It's like, no, you got me fucked up. Plus, I know they don't like staring into my dead-ass eyes and everything else. It's like looking into a shark's eyes, brother. Dude's gonna kill me. Dude, I talk to people in my town. And I relatively got a good attitude. I just speak facts. People don't live in facts. That's the problem. I can literally drag you and show you what the fuck I'm talking about. I feel like some people would start to feel some type of way if I was recording in the bathroom, though. And being like, look, this employee didn't wash their hands. And they went right back behind the counter. Besides walking right behind the counter and be like, yeah, they're touching raw meat and touching everything else. Look at this dumb motherfucker. You know, not many people make their food in front of you. Or your food in front of you. Nothing much, same old shit, different day. America's dying. Just lashing out at those it can lash out at. Block, ban, delete them. Don't have. They should have responded, Lonnie, but no, I'm just gonna block, ban, delete them. They probably backed out of the stream and are listening to some music or something, or in their Discord in their echo chamber, going, "I told him." Like, I don't know what the fuck they're doing, bro. Oh yeah, I'm blessed by God, Jesus Christ, most people in the sacred Bible. Dude, it's hot as fuck out here right now. Like, it's not too hot. It feels great. I don't even need this blanket on. I just want it to be cozy. And everywhere in the world it's snowing or raining and flooding. The Lord has blessed me. I'll tell you now. I hope the Lord blesses you eventually when you stop being dumbasses and blasphemous against God, Jesus Christ, Holy Spirit, and the sacred Bible. It'd be wonderful. Y'all seem to be the only country in the world that wants to continue to be the dickhead. I think I found Satan incarnate, and it's in my country. I think I found it. Everyone else, and in some way, shape, or form, have like reached out in a way of communication. The only one who hasn't is America. It's this shithole. Oh, that was my live cast stream. No, that's demonetized. And they gonna be wishing they listened to me when they're burning in hell. They're gonna wish they listened to Jesus. Albeit, I tried to tell them, I tried to bring them to Jesus. No, they're gonna wish they listened to Jesus. And albeit, I wasn't trying to lead them astray from Jesus, but yeah, they're gonna wish they listened to Jesus. That's for damn sure. There's only 5 people in here. It dropped down to 1. Just because I got a YouTube thing that was telling me about my live cast stream the other day getting demonetized. Like, no shit. I was on YouTube, scrolling all the way through YouTube on content that wasn't mine. Some of it was, but not all of it, so. And when they're burning in hell, they don't exist anymore, Lonnie. Hell is the cease of consciousness, bro. Hell is not a place where you get cast down to and, like, you see Satan on a throne down there. Hell's the lake of fire, brother. It's where you cease to exist. You're not, like, RSVP'd like Satan is. Well, there's 11 people in here. They're all blocked, being deleted, I guess. There's 13 people in here. Hope we up to 14 people. Oh, we down to 12. Oh, we back up 13. Hey.